2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 71 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs.
Finding space at the 40.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Escape. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So they bring out their punter. as he's on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass, complete to number 7. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Complete to number 88. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. 48-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
To number 7. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They go play action here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now back to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field.
They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. They'll run it with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2020.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 10-3. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down at the 28. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And a loose football. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Complete to number 88. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
They're going to look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
intended for number 29. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within 4. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. 2nd and 5. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Short of the goal line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Flyers have retaken the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3, but I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all, but the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that bears a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw. And now a loose football. The ball comes out. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Escapes this, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And his kick is good, and they have regained the lead.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and you've got to